Hello, my name is Philip Allen Travis, and welcome to Love and Knowledge. I'm the author of Croeso Advide. This video I'm going to dedicate to the dark forces, the Illuminati, or the bloodlines that are, have tried to run the world. Hopefully you can see now that your feeble attempts have failed. We're not stupid like you think we are. Thank you to the internet, we are able to get much information, lots of information. Some of it's BS, but some of it is true. So we are able to find out what you're doing, like what happened on Jekyll Island, how you guys sideswept us, and how you guys took control of the financial, how you stole gold from people, and now you guys are in control of the money. And look what you're doing. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Even you guys know that it's failing. Right? It's not backed by anything, and you guys can just keep punching in numbers into a computer. It's funny. It is absolutely funny. And how when people find out what you're doing, and then we protest it, because our voice is supposed to count, right? For governments, our voice is supposed to count. You're supposed to care about us, right? But when we protest, you don't listen. You think that we're the bad guys, and all of a sudden you get your guards out with their pepper spray and their batons and rubber bullets, and then we're the bad guys. We get arrested. And what happened in G20 in Toronto, women were getting molested by your police. Okay? It's sick. You guys are sick. Your time is up. That's all I got to say. Your time is up. How you guys keep reincarnating on this planet, because apparently that's what you're doing, to the dark forces, to the ones at the top. You keep reincarnating on this planet after Atlantis, after Egypt, after Greece. You guys just keep reincarnating and keep doing the same thing. You get into power, you take control of the money, people get pissed, and it falls. You take control, you take control of the money, people get angry, boom, it falls. Okay? It's the same thing over and over again. And you think that because you know that what's about to happen in the golden age, that you're going to take control of it. You're going to be the leaders of it. And you think that you care about the planet. Okay? Whenever I hear a Rockefeller speak, one of the David or whoever, or even Jay or anybody, or a Rothschild or one of the Bushes or anybody, they talk about how that they care. Even Hitler loved the idea of national parks. Apparently you care about the planet. But what are you doing raping it of oil? Can you explain that to me? Or now for these batteries for all this, you guys need certain elements. So now again you're raping the planet of the elements. Look what's going on in Congo, one of the richest pieces of land, and people are just fighting over it. You guys are done, okay? You guys really should just give up and walk away, because I'm sure you're fully aware that your vibrations are not going to match the vibrations of the planet after the 21st of this year, 21st of December of this year. After that, the vibrations are going to shoot up, and we're moving into a golden age. The Earth, she's going to do her thing, and she's going to cleanse herself. So anyone who's living on the coastline at the moment, you may want to think about moving up to a higher elevation for the next, 30 to 40, almost 50 years. But as long as you meditate, as long as you eat healthy, as long as you keep your vibrations and raise your vibrations up with the planet, you'll be fine. But these dark forces, you guys, the dark forces, you can't do it. You guys are at such a low vibration, you're going to have to get off the planet. You are. That's just the way it is. How you think you can run the planet when her vibrations don't match yours? I thought you were smarter than that. I really did. You have no spirit. You have a soul, but you have no spirit. So you guys can keep reincarnating on the planet, and if I get this correct, it's because you can go into the death realm and you can grab your buddies and bring them back, so that they reincarnate into the families, so that your friends and all that are still together. You guys are still part of this. You guys are masters of black magic. I'll give you that. You guys are intelligent. You're brilliant. But at the same time, you guys want to control us. You guys want us to be the sheep, and you guys want to be the shepherds. That's not the way it works. So anyone out there right now who's ready to vote, you're voting for dictators. Democracy is dead and gone. The two people who you're about to vote for, they're both idiots. I'm sorry. They're both idiots. They both don't care about you, and neither one of them is going to do anything to benefit you. They're not. Are they going to bring up the cures for cancer, like I say? Are they going to allow these new renewable energies, this UFO technology? No. Are they going to talk about extraterrestrials? No. Now, that last one, the extraterrestrial one, is going to be difficult to bring forth because no matter how much the people think they're ready to hear it, who knows? They may not be on a mass majority. Because like Clifford Stone said, there's 52, that he counted 52 different races of extraterrestrials, and each time you meet one, it's different. They're afraid of us, from what I understand, because we're a dangerous race, even to ourselves. Because of these dark forces, because of you dark forces. You've turned us against ourselves. Through media, through drugs, and through pushing bullying and all that stuff. So you guys create a problem, and then you tell us, here's how to fix it. Like I said in one of my last videos, you can't fix a problem on the same conscious mind that started the problem to begin with. You can't. And also that we can't go to you, to the dark forces, and ask, hey, can you guys please use this free technology? Can you? You can't do that because you guys don't want to. You guys love the oil base because you guys can make money off of it. Fake pieces of paper and a digit in a computer, which isn't worth anything. And people, why are you allowing a piece of paper to dictate the value of a human being's life? Explain that to me. Why a piece of paper is more important than a human being's life. Why people in Africa are still starving, and all over the world, even in America, Canada, and Australia, and Europe, everywhere. Why people are starving at the moment and don't have a home. Because you don't have a piece of paper or a digit? How does that make any sense, people? Really? And that just shows how the dark forces are really, you're intelligent to a certain extent, but you're not that smart. Because it's blatantly obvious what you're doing. The only thing you got for you is the fact that you can, the threat of death. You can threaten us with death. Now, for those of us who are smart enough to realize that you can't kill us, you may be able to stop us from using this physical body, and we'll just, we'll have to move around in our astral body for a while until we reincarnate again. If so we want to choose to reincarnate on this planet. But you can't kill us. You can't. There's no such thing as death. It's actually a liberation. You're liberating us from this weird physical realm. So, to the people out there, you got to stand up, still do what you're doing, but please do it in a peaceful manner. And if all these protests, maybe you're going to have to stop protesting and just turn your back and start living the life that you want. Start helping each other. Don't ask the government for help because they're not going to do it. Here in Canada, don't ask the government of Harper. It's not the Canadian government, it's the Harper government, right? Like Rick Mercer said, what kind of ego do you got to think that you can do that? Okay, in Canada, don't go to him. He doesn't care. Right? It's a conflict of interest for him. He's getting a lot of money and support from oil companies, so do you think he's going to do anything about renewable energies and the UFO technology? He's getting a lot of money from pharmaceuticals. Do you think he's going to do anything about cures for cancer or cures for anything else? No, he's not. He doesn't care about you. I'll keep saying this until something happens, but they don't care about you. They don't. I care about you. Hopefully everyone else cares about us. So why don't we help each other? And let these dark forces just fade away. It's like the bully in the schoolyard. You ignore them, they'll go away. The energy will just fade away because they're not getting the reaction and the energy that they want. They love the fear energy. They love it. And they're intelligent. They use black magic. Like in certain senses, what they do is they'll show you something on TV or in a movie. So they'll show the crashing of the buildings, or for the death of some people. In music videos, they'll do the death of somebody, like the Eminem video with his buddy from D12. They'll do that, and then they'll actually kill him because it makes it a lot easier. Once it's in the conscious, it's easier to do, and people aren't as shocked and oh my God about it. These guys are brilliant, and as far as black magic's concerned. But anyway, so the dark forces, your time is up. After December the 21st of this year, the vibration is going to keep rising on the planet, and you guys are done. You're done. We know what you're doing. We're going to take control, and this planet's going to be beautiful. No more religions. Everyone's going to be in basically Dharma. Okay? We're going to live the natural way. Spirituality is going to be the center of everything, and everything else is going to go around it. Science and spirituality need to go together. Everything is connected. Science and music, mathematics and science and music, spirituality and science, all this stuff is connected. So to separate them is quite funny. So everything is going to be connected again, and we're going to live beautifully. But like I said, right now we're just having to watch the fall of this. To watch the fall of dark forces. You guys are done. You can keep doing whatever you want in the media. And for the poor pawns who are the voice of you guys, who have no idea what you're doing actually, I feel bad for you. And the police officers, I feel bad for you. The army guys who are going out there who are risking their life and who are dying, I feel bad for you. I love you guys to death. I wish you would just wake up and stop. Put your guns down and leave. If no one fought a war, if no one showed up to fight the war, there wouldn't be a war. Do you think Barack Obama and Stephen Harper and Blair and all these other, I know Blair's not in power, but all these other guys are going to show up to fight a war? Do you think they are? No. That's why they're getting you to do it. So, everybody, let's live in love, compassion, and peace. Let's start helping each other. There's plenty of free energy systems that are going to start coming out, and I'm going to start promoting them myself. There's plenty of cures for cancer. The biggest one is the mind. Go check out Greg Braden, Cure for Cancer, and watch that video where in Beijing you can actually watch cancer disappear in less than 3 minutes. Just from people using their mind. That's just the way it works. I love you all. God bless.